In today's video, we're going to be using what we learned from a last section about the distance and midpoint formula to solve the perimeter and area of a shape. So I want you to take a minute and pause the video, see if you can apply those formulas on your own, and then we will go over it. All right, now that you've taken a minute to pause, let's start with the perimeter, this one right here on the left. Right, so it says find the approximate perimeter of triangle ABC. So really quickly, I want to start with how we're going to solve this, right? So if you can recall correctly, the distance formula, we needed the two sides of this triangle. I think you can kind of see where we're going with this, right? So this is 6 units, right? So from here to here, that's 6 units. From here to here, that is 10 units, right? And then if we go on the other side, we know this is 4 units. Now, if you recall our distance formula, right? Our distance formula is going to be the square root of a squared plus b squared, where in this case it is going to be 6 squared plus 10 squared. Do the math, this is going to equal the square root of 136. Now let's look at the length for BC. The length of BC, well, that's going to be the square root of 10 squared plus 10 squared equal to the square root of 200. So now we have this length, which is the square root of 136, and then we have this length, which is the square root of 200. The perimeter calls that we add all of these sides together. So if I were to put this in the calculator, 136 plus 200 plus 4, this would give me roughly 29.8. Now let's talk about the area, right? So the area, we're going to do the same thing applies, but it's a little bit different because we only have to do two sides since this is a rectangle, meaning that this side is equal to this side, or let's use the terms congruent, right? And then this side is congruent to this side, which makes this a parallelogram. So these are the only two that we need. We have 1, this is 4, this is 2, and then this is going to be 8. All right. So let's solve BC, which we can simplify to be 4 times 17, and you'll see why I did this later. Equal to 2 times the square root of 17. Now, the area is base times height, right? So we have those two. This is going to be area equal to 2 times the square root of 17 times the square root of 17. Now you see why I simplified it, because you multiply two square roots together is just the number that's in between it, or that's in it. So that's 2 times 17 equal to, say that is 34. Yep. So the area of that rectangle is 34 units squared. and we're done.